Welcome to my channel and welcome to my new dog food. And the name of the dog food is Longevity Dog Food. And it's solely made for all types of bulldogs. French bulldogs, English bulldogs, even pit bulls. You can use it, basically it's made for the bulldog breed because bulldogs have a tendency of getting overweight. So in today's video, I have all my products lined out, all my ingredients lined out. I'm going to show you exactly how I prepare it and how I make it. And I do sell it. So let's get right into Longevity Dog Food. Now, I made some turkey bacon this morning. That's why the pot is brown. I just added butter, so I'm just going to stir it around. Okay, this way anything I put will not stick to the pot. And I'm going to put it on a low flame right now. So first I start out with chopped meat. Okay? And this is about, I'd say it's about 2.5, 3 pounds chopped meat. Okay? So first we start out with the chopped meat. And now this dog food is not only healthy, I'm going to show you how I make it, and then I'm going to show you how I dry it so I can ship it out. And let me tell you something, this dog food is a high protein dog food. It just has very, very little carbs because carbs make your dog fat. And when your dog gets fat, your dog becomes unhealthy. Snub-nosed breeds cannot put weight on. They cannot put weight on and be healthy. It will shorten their lifespan significantly. So I want you to watch everything that I use. And everything that I use is organic. Everything I use is organic. Okay? So we started with the best chopped meat, grade A beef, okay, grade A beef. It's just regular chopped meat. So what I'm doing is I'm separating it so it gets like mushy and it doesn't stick together. Okay, now I'm going to put it up a little bit so it cooks a little bit faster. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what to feed your English bulldogs, French bulldogs. They tend to gain a lot of weight, especially if they are neutered or spayed. Now, if they're of breeding age, you want them lean. I'm not saying skinny, but you want them perfect so they can breed. And some females can give birth naturally and they don't need a C-section. But if they're overweight, they're going to need a C-section. It also reduces their lifespan significantly when they're overweight. So we don't want that. So as you see, I'm just browning it, okay? Because there's lots more to go. I'm just making sure everything is brown. And once it's brown, not cooked fully, but just like it is now. See, the red is out, basically. And it's just about brown. The next thing I'm going to do after the chopped meat is I'm going to put liver, okay? Now this is chicken liver. I'm just trying to get the, it's hard when you're filming yourself. It's chicken liver, okay? This is what it is. It does have salt in it, but you need salt. It does give it a taste. It's chicken liver, which is protein, but it's very healthy for the dogs. It's just chicken liver. So we're going to cook it. We're going to throw it in here. Chicken liver, and this is about a half a pound, okay? So we're going to put it in there, and we're going to cook it with the meat. We're going to cook it with the meat, okay? So the chicken liver has to be cooked thoroughly, and as you see, it's starting to get brown as well, okay? it's cooking. So we're just gonna mix it in with the chopped meat. Okay. And I have it set at 8. I'm going to turn it down a little because I want it to cook inside. It can't be raw. We can't give dogs raw meat, because if you give dogs raw meat, it causes parasites. That's what happens, okay? It causes parasites. So we're going to cook until it's nice and brown, the chicken livers. Okay, it was a half a pound to about 3 pounds of meat. Okay, so let's get this nicely cooked. So we're just going to keep turning it, and then we're going to mix the chopped meat in there. So we're just stirring it around, but you see how it's now cooking. But we want to make sure there's no like red parts, like it's all cooked. See the red? We don't want the red. Okay? We don't want the red. Okay? It's a little hard to break up. So usually what I do is I break it up with a knife, because sometimes it's really hard to break up, and we need to break it up. Okay? Now don't forget, I'm holding the camera and I'm doing this myself. So I'm just chopping it up, trying to get it apart. Okay? I mean, it's okay if it sticks together a little bit, but you want to get most of it apart. Okay? Okay. But when it goes in the food dryer, because I make like a kibble mix out of this so it lasts. I can also put this in my refrigerator, but when it's all done, of course, I can freeze it. But I feel that making a kibble out of it is much healthier for the dog, because it makes their stool very solid. Okay? So I am going to, at the end of this video, I have my dryer right here. I'm going to freeze dry it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to dry it. I don't know why I said the word freeze. I'm going to dry it. So it's going to dry. It's not going to dry in kibble. It's not going to dry in little pieces of kibble, but it's going to dry. And then it's going to not get like a powdery mix, but it's just still going to be chunky. So it's going to be chunky. See now that it's coming apart a lot. The liver is coming apart, and we don't want it red. So we cook that a little bit better. Okay, so I see just a little bit red, and I want it to be brown, because like I said, raw meat is not good for any dogs. I mean, yeah, in the wild they had no choice but to hunt other animals, but now we have a choice. Would you eat raw meat? I mean, we can cook it. We cook it and we get rid of all bacteria. We cook it, we get rid of E. coli, we get rid of any kind of bacteria, and we get rid of parasites. So it's about brown now. Now we're going to add 2 pounds of chicken. Now this is natural chicken, believe it or not. I'm just going to show it to you. It's called Tyson's White Premium Chunk Chicken. Okay? And we don't have to, this is already made. We're just mixing it in. And this is natural, okay? This is good. This is fully cooked. This is chicken that humans eat. It's called Tyson Premium Chunk Chicken Breast. So that's what it is. So we're going to put the chicken breast in here. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to It's strange because there seems to be like another chicken underneath here, and I'm not sure how to open it right now, but it seems like under here, I hear it, there's more chicken. So I'm not gonna put it all in right now, but I am going to add this. I really wanted to add the whole amount, but I have to figure out how to open that. That came with a little bit of a tricky, if you look, it's about 2 pounds. And there's it's sort of stuck. I don't know how to open that. So that's just very odd. I don't know if it came defective or they forgot to put the opening on it. So, but 1 pound is fine. 1 pound is fine. So we're just stirring it all together. Okay, and don't forget, it's chicken breast. It's just white chicken. It's breast. People eat it. This is all people food. This is not, and you see all the gravy? Okay, my video went off, so I have to edit this. I just put it back on. Okay. So the chicken is getting nice and warm. Now, we're gonna add Dinty Moore beef stew. And it's no preservatives. Like I said, there's no preservatives. There's 10 grams of protein per serving. There's no preservatives. The thing I like about this is the beefy flavor, which adds to the already beefy flavor. And it has some carrots in there and some potatoes. Okay, you need a little bit of carbs, just a little bit. You can't just go on something called the Atkins diet. So you need a little bit of carbs, a little bit of carbohydrates. Okay? Okay. Now, we have a regular can of peas and carrots. We're going to add that to the mix. Okay? So we got the peas and carrots. And we need our vegetables, so it's a well-balanced meal. And the only carbs in here right now are the potatoes. Okay, that's it. And there's just little teeny bits of it because you need some type of carbohydrates. You can't just put them on the Atkins diet, okay? So we need some type of carbs. Okay, now we're gonna add something that I cooked the other day. I filleted some fish, and we're gonna add some fish to the diet. Okay. So we're gonna add about 4 pieces of fish. Okay. Now I breaded it, so that's the second carb. So they have enough carbs. That's enough carbs. It's mostly protein and fish. But there had to be a little bit carbs because, like I said, we're not giving them something called the Air Force or Atkins diet. There has to be a little bit carbs for their body to adjust, okay? So, my camera keeps going off, but I keep putting it back on, so we'll see how long it stays on. So I don't know why, but I'm going to have to edit this video. So you see it's a really nice mixture. You see that? It's a really, really nice mixture, and it's really juicy, and there's just a little bit of carbs. So we got beef, we got chicken, we got fish, we got liver, we have vegetables, plenty of carrots, and plenty of peas, and the beef, and I said the liver already. Okay, now we're going to put some spices in it. See how wet, and you know, look at that. Any dog would really eat this up. I'm going to put it on a low flame now because now it has to simmer. Now we're going to put some garlic powder on because garlic powder is very healthy. Okay, so I'm going to put garlic powder on. Not a lot, just to give it a taste. Okay? Then we're going to come over here and put a little bit onion powder. It just gives it a really good taste and a good flavor. Especially once I dry it. Okay? So it's simmering. I'm going to put it on 2. So I put it on 2 so it simmers. We're going to put some chopped onion in it. Chopped onion is very healthy. It's very healthy for the dogs. And it also gives it a flavor and a taste. Not a lot, just a little. Okay? If you ever see dogs, sometimes they go for cat food because it has that flavor to it. The best part is curry. Curry is turmeric powder. I buy Jamaican style curry. And it's what it is curry powder is turmeric. And we put a little bit in there because it's extremely healthy. And it sort of wards away cancer and heart disease. Look up turmeric. That's what this is in here. It's called turmeric. And let me see if you can see that. I don't know if it's coming in. But there is turmeric in here. Curry is turmeric. Turmeric powder. I'm going to just give that another stir. You see how it's all... Now I'm going to add some pepper. Pepper gives it a good flavor as well. Not a lot, not a lot. We're not doing a lot of spices, just a flavor. Okay? And we're going to mix it around. Okay? And now we're just going to give it a pinch, and I mean a pinch, because there was some salt in the chicken. So a pinch of salt, just a pinch. And now we're just going to give it one good mix. And you see it's like this really wet and it's not sticking to the pot at all. So we have so many healthy things in here. This is a really well-balanced meal. Really well-balanced. Your dog will stay forever young. Longevity. Dog food. This is what it really is. And everything is just simmering up so nice. And it smells, I wish you could smell it because it smells so good. It smells so good. And it even looks good. I mean, a human can eat this. It probably tastes good too. I mean, last time I made it, I did taste it. It did taste good. I think I would have preferred it though without the fish, because the fish sort of threw off the meal. But it is really good. It's just really, it's healthy. There's nothing in here that's unhealthy. There's nothing in here. No processed foods. No, there's nothing in here that's unhealthy. Okay, it's all natural. So see, we have like a really wet mix right now. See? And it's not sticking to the pan, which is what I love. So I'm going to turn it up. And it's just about ready. You see that? Doesn't that look nice? And this is, I mean, depending on your dog's weight, you can cut this in 4s. Or you can cut this in probably in 6s. And that's a portion each. Okay?